I can assume that when it was restored, it has 25,000 since it was restored back in the 80s or 90s when this was done. All these gauges work. Oil pressure's good. Oil's been changed. This is a tack. The tack does not work. We will look at that and see if we can get that working. There's a fire extinguisher again. Here's the seat. You can see they're good. This center armrest is nice, but with this one, I had to modify because people would, I think, when they get in and out, would lean on it, and it broke one of the hinges right here, a corner of it. I didn't want to get any worse, so I'm trying to, I've come up with an idea that I'm going to try on this. It'll just set in right there. It's got the mirror. This has a split windshield. One of the last years with a split windshield. Headliner is absolutely perfect. The bows, I guess, are wrapped. Laka Harris, I don't know what this is called. Carpet up the front's good. The guy was a combat Marine. This must be the horn button. I haven't got to that yet. Cigarette lighter, I haven't even looked at that yet. The glove box is really not existing because of the air conditioning, but you know, it's going to have that lock put on. This is the light for the dash. No, I don't know what these were for. It has wipers. I don't want to turn them on because I just cleaned the windshield, but they do work. Here's another shot at this door panel. And here's this side, down the side. You can see the back. This is a cool little, it rides real nice. We're gonna go for a ride right now, but it rides really nice, very comfortable. My only complaint is when it hits a bump, this tire makes that noise, and the tire needs a tie down on it. Here's the back of the truck. But yeah, we're gonna go for a ride, and look at the lights. Let me turn those on. Those are one-off. I get, not one-off, but unique to this truck. They're on. There's the parking lights. They'll work. It's a cool looking truck, huh? Puts attention wherever it goes. People just give me a thumbs up. Lights work too. But let's take her for a ride. She's a she, no doubt about it. She's a she. There's the top of it. I have rubbed the paint out already, and I got plenty of Bengay in my arm to prove it. It was a chore, but I do have one coat of wax on it. I'll be continuing to wax it. I'll be continuing to fix things that are wrong with it. The engine compartment had a squirrel made a nest in it. Let me get to that now while we're here. A squirrel made a nest. I have been fixing little things with this. I need to fix, it has an electric fan on it. I need to fix that. I've already had the radiator had a small pinhole leak. I fixed that. I've been cleaning it as we go. The air filter is a K&N. It's been serviced. The cover, believe it or not, that cover's new. That's probably polish or wax, that overspray. Here's the ID plate on it. Air conditioning, you can see. And the ID plate's in pretty rough shape, so it's hard to tell what we have here. I didn't want to disturb it even more than it already is. Has an overflow tank, air conditioning, alternator. Like I said, we think it's a Oldsmobile motor. Because of this right here on the manifold where there's a water neck. We could be wrong, could be Chevy, but you know, my 90-year-old father is arguing with me that it's a Oldsmobile. So this we thought was still thinking it's cruise control. I don't know what's up with that. It's got horns. We don't know why the horns are working. They could be disconnected. Like I said, the brakes have all been done. Master cylinder rebuilt, new front calipers. It is a Mustang 2 front end. I'm gonna say it's got 373 gear. Nah, maybe 301s. I don't know. It's a pretty stout rear end in it. So let's go for a ride. Still suffering from my little spat with the sinuses with the change in the seasons. That you don't pull this lock all the way up when you close it. It doesn't close right. Come on. No. Anyway, let's go for a ride. There we go. Pull that lock up. I've been driving around town these last few days. Just getting some miles on it, getting the bugs out. Pretty quiet. See, the brakes are really good at this. I don't want to slam on all this crap if I fall over, but stop. Gotta hit the approaches at an angle, or if you don't hit the approach at an right angle, you're gonna scrape that front bumper because it's really low in front. There's the hotel again. This used to be the entrance to the hotel. But yeah, that's, you name it, they were there. Every movie star in the world you would come there. Well, in Hollywood, this was the country back in the day. Now it's a weapons training center. But I sure like to go inside of that someday. And we know the curator, we just been bugging him, let us in. Old incinerator. And there's a part of the prison. That part, I believe, is part of the rehab center, the prison hospital. But I think the part where Glenn Fry or somebody stayed in was over here. This is all California Rehab Center. And it was a hospital back in the for the Pacific Rim. This was a military hospital. These were all built as hospital wards. And I've seen pictures of this through the years, and it surely was a hospital. Now a prison for the bad boys who do drugs. I've had some people call and want to know how I did on the freeway. I'll probably